We have all seen them, an elevated box blind standing out in a field as we're driving through the countryside. I see plenty of them when visiting client properties and when touring around my multi-state trips. Sitting exposed in field edges with their entries and exits in the open for all the deer to see as those hunters come and go to these hunting blinds. If they're used only once, maybe twice, it may not be that big a deal for them. But the majority of these stands are hunted several times each season without any care to wind direction, their scent control, setting up a no-go zone, alerting the deer they are hoping to tag. There is a better way, and I'd like to discuss and show you how I set my own elevated box blinds and suggest the same to all my habitat clients and hunters that use box blinds, whether they're elevated or on the ground. You can see here I'm working pretty fast to brush in the base of my one blind. You will be much more successful in hunting your target bucks and does if you take some time to plan your entry and exits, and then set your blinds in the cover and finish them off with brushing in or planting spruce, pines, sorghum, or even miscanthus grasses around their bases. Hey, this is Jake at Habitat Solutions. Right behind me is a Banks blind that I've got really well brushed in. The legs are completely hidden, so is the stairway that I use for entry and exit. And because I've done such a good job of hiding that, I can get into this destination food plot and get out without deer knowing that I'm here. And that's a really big thing that I believe a lot of hunters that put up elevated box blinds basically just miss. So I've just purchased 2 more Banks blinds just like this model. I'm going to show you how I set them up and the locations I put them up in and how I brushed them in, because the goal is to hide the legs and the stairway and my entry coming in and out. We're good over there?
Yep, you bet.
Where it needs to be?
We're right on.
We're putting a blind in today. I've got to get my tractor in here to hook onto this strap to pull this blind up. So I'm going to cut this up with my chainsaw, cut myself a path so I can pull ahead 20 to 25 feet to pull on that and get my blind, because it's important that I get this blind hidden. This blind is not setting in the edge of the food plot, it's coming into the cover. And then we're going to hinge all these trees around it and just make it disappear.
Just like that, Jake. Easy peasy.
Think I'll kill a deer from here?
You're going to be picky too.
It's lagged in nice and tight. I got quite a bit of tension on there. As things settle down over the course of the next few months, I'll come in here, give this a crank or two and tighten her up, and we're good to go. Well, now you can see everything underneath the blind is hidden. So my entry coming in the back is completely shielded away.
It's a hot August day. I think it's August 9th, and it's right about 90 degrees. You can see my beans are rolled over. This is poor soil right here anyways, and what I'm going to do is we're supposed to have a rain event, 1 or 2 in the next week or 10 days. I'm going to heavily overseed this with crimson clover. This branch will end up going up, and that's why this is hanging so low right now. And this will literally probably come up a good foot, maybe 18 inches from the weight of the walnuts and the leaves and the moisture in that limb into late fall. So if this comes up another 18 inches, who cares? It's going to be perfect for the deer. Good?
We're good.
I installed another ground anchor. I came back a few days later and I installed the stairway, and then I painted them black. I used deciduous and conifer tree limbs that were growing nearby to brush in the legs and the base. And here's a view of the front side of that same blind.
So this happens to be my garage plot blind, and I'm literally 60-70 yards from my garage. It's brushed in, not nearly as well as I do the ones in the back, because literally I walk out of my yard into this plot. I do have it screened good enough so that deer out in front of me in this food plot, or bedded right along this food plot, can't see me go up and down the ladder. But I really hope every one of you guys that watch this video, give this a try. You're going to find that your hunting and your success and your overall deer sightings are going to go up. And of course, don't overhunt these. Hunt them only under the right conditions. If you can do that, you can be very successful. So good luck and good habitat.